What is going on, everyone? We are live with Black Ops 6 Zombies. Today, we are going to be doing some Easter egg hunting because, believe it or not, map's been out for like 3-4 days now. The community has still not found the Aetherblade, and the Aetherblade is apparently leaked. Like, it is definitely on this map 100% at this point because it's been, I don't know, someone was leaking it. So it implies that it is on the map. So we've been kind of hunting it. I think we kind of know some of the steps at this point, but we don't know everything. And I decided I'd jump on to try to hunt it myself because why not? You know, it'll be fun. Okay. Unable to connect to data center. What? Is the safe still unsolved? Yes, we are still stuck on that step, which is crazy. It's been like 2 days since they found the key. And we're still stuck on the safe step, which is kind of crazy. Like I said, I don't know, like I have a couple of leads that I'm going to look into. To me, what makes the most sense is you have to, what's the word? Look at areas of the map that don't have a lot to it. That's like the best thing you could, I mean, it makes sense game design wise. Of course, they're going to, why is it taking so long to load this up? I'm going to back out real quick, see if that can fix it. Sometimes you gotta like restart your game. Quick restart on Xbox has always been kind of a mess, to be honest. But like I said, I'm gonna look in areas that haven't really been used in either the main Easter egg or the side Easter egg and try to figure it out from there, I think. So is it actually on the map? Yes, it's definitely on the map. There's so many leaks about it at this point. I think the leaker that leaked it was able to actually use it in the game because he like messed around with the files or something. So I believe it. I think it's on the map. And I think there's quotes that were leaked that are like in relation to it. We just don't know how to do it, you know? I'm on round 37 in this game right now, so we might restart, but I'm just going to try to jump in here because at this point I'm already caught up. To be honest, it's not hard though. I can show you guys when we get to that point, but it's not hard to get to the point we're at. I beat Spaceland, Monitor, Raven, the Redwoods. Nice, Victor. Raven Redwoods was definitely easier too. Have we even found the trap upgrades? I think, yeah, people did. I personally haven't done the trap upgrades yet. I might as well do them this game, maybe. But I don't think. Yeah, I think they think they found that. I don't think it's like hidden though. I think it's part of just like part of the main mechanics, really. Okay, so yeah, I was looking around this area. This area to me is really suspicious. Because there really isn't anything up here other than like intel, I think. So I'm gonna be looking into that more. But for now, I just want to show you guys the painting because, again, we don't know how to get through it. I've never been to a slop tuber stream before. You saw that comment too. I was like, okay, all right. I'm getting called a slop tuber now. What does that even mean, man? Slop tuber? For those of you who don't know what the hell I'm talking about, somebody just called me a slop tuber on my newest video. Maybe I deserved it. Who knows? Let me turn on these turrets. Because it's possible the Aetherblade might have something to do with the traps, and just in case it does, I feel like I should try to upgrade them. Which I kind of don't remember how to upgrade them, to be honest. I think you just got to get kills with them, right? And then eventually it drops the hard drive. Ouch. Get him. There we go. Some people were thinking that it might have something to do with the Casimir things that you use to pick up those little purple objects, but I honestly don't think. Oh, why'd I end the round? I shouldn't end the round. So yeah, here's the painting. I'll show you guys where it is, and we know there's something special behind it, and we're all assuming it's the you know, look, so look at this. Look at that. high on the energy field on the Strauss counter thing. And you only ever use this for that other Easter egg step, so 100% this is gonna have the safe. And I already got the safe key. The safe key is just simply unlocked by doing this little RCXD path in the, where is it? It's in the Forsaken room, so I can show you guys where it is real quick. I mean, we already did it in this game, but it's right back here. You just have to take an RCXD through this hole in the ground, and then it leads you to like a crystal back there, a purple crystal. And all you gotta do is like blow up the purple crystal with the RCXD, and then there's gonna be crystals that spawn over here. You gotta shoot them all. It'll drop the safe key. That's literally all we got so far. That's all we got. Isn't the golden armor on this map as well? I don't think so. There's no indication of it. At least if there is, they haven't found it, but I don't think there will be. But like I said, what I want to look into is just areas of the map that we haven't really, like, we don't really have much to it, you know? And one area that definitely applies to that would be, I honestly, like, I feel like partially this area, like, there isn't a lot up here. This room is used for possibly one step of the upgrade for this. And then there's obviously the parts for the Frankenklaus, the leg parts. But yeah, like I said, there isn't much else. And look at this. This is so suspicious to me. I've been looking at this for a while. Like, I really thought this was going to be part of the main Easter egg, but it's not, so... Oh, that's weird. And then, like I said, this area also is hella suspicious. It's like, why does it let you go up here if there's practically nothing up here? Like, there's gotta be something, right? I tried using like a mangler injection over here a couple times. It didn't really do anything. This also looks a little odd. You know? Slop Trooper allegations. What's up, Israel Cruz? Expert, if classic mechanics come back, I'll be disappointed. I'm in love with the modern mechanics. Well, would you be okay with like a mix though? You know, like I feel like there's definitely a middle ground to find. Like we talked about this before, like certain ways for them to still give, you know, still do things that would satisfy you, would make you happy, but also finding a way to also please fans who want classic stuff back. Like I don't think it has to be one or the other, you know. I think that's definitely not what it should be. The painting is literally indestructible. Yeah, I mean, I tried basically everything against it, so there's another way to drop it down for sure. I don't know, you're not gonna need that. That's for the Easter egg, so I don't think it's gonna require to use any other Easter egg objects. I mean, obviously the Strauss counter, you know, I don't really need the Strauss counter, I guess. It's just letting you know that there's something back there, you know? Every upgrade is the same as the first one. It took me until round 45 to get the 4th upgrade. Oh shit. This is also really suspicious over here. I'm gonna try the special mute injection on it. I'm sure someone already tried that, but you know, just in case no one tried it, I'm gonna try it. Cause like, what is this over here? Am I crazy? That's not for anything, right? Like I'm not missing anything. I gotta hold a zombie though. Oh my god. We might restart just so I can actually hold a zombie, because trying to hold a zombie around 39 is kind of rough. It's like, look at this. Nothing comes up on the Strauss counter, but it only looks like something, right? Easter egg hunting would drive me crazy. It drives me crazy. It really, really does.
Not that anyone cares, but you could
oh no! I never. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. I thought I ended the round on accident. Whew. Okay. It took me until BO6 to see how much the modern mechanics hinder replayability. I think a lot of people, it took this long for them to feel that way. I'm not saying you have to feel that way, but I think it took a lot of people a while to feel that way. kind of, I don't want to say myself included because I never liked the modern mechanics, but I didn't hate them as much because I think there were so many other things that were wrong with Black Ops Cold War that we were focused on those other problems. Whereas Black Ops 6 has less problems, so we're all kind of just focused on the mechanics now. We're like, okay, let's focus on the problem at hand. So yeah, like, I don't know, these just look interesting to me. Like, what is going on here? I was really trying the combat axe because, look, I'd be surprised if the Aetherblade quest has nothing to do with the Tomahawk. Like, it would make sense that a throwing object like the Tomahawk would be involved in the Aetherblade quest in some way, shape, or form. But I don't know. Don't know for sure. Let's just look. I hope it's not bugged too. I hope it's not like what some people were thinking is, what if you need the Mr. Peaks field upgrade for this, and so it's just not available yet because the the field upgrade isn't available yet? That would be really stupid. I hope that's not the case. I don't know why they would include a side Easter egg that requires something like that if it's not in the game yet. Did your furniture from Thailand arrive yet? Yes. You know what? Yes, it did. That's a Dexter reference, right? I shine my laser in that door. It's just a barrier. Ah, okay. You're talking about that door over there, right? Yeah, spray painting helps a lot. There's no way, but what if you need the Mr. Peaks? Yeah, okay, I would hate that. And if Treyarch was nice, and if that was the case, Treyarch would just come out and say that, I feel like. There's no way they would just hold that from us for this long. That would be kind of messed up. I'm gonna keep looking. I have Deadwire on this because I feel like they've used Deadwire a lot for like certain things, but I don't know. Like, it's just this area. It's just like, bro, there's nothing up here. Like, there has to be something. Have you done the Mr. Peaks glider Easter egg yet? I didn't do it in my own game. I did it in a co-op game, like someone showed me how to do it. How do you feel about the leak that we can have a mix of Requiem on this mix of Requiem and this new Tempest crew playing on the map? I think it sounds cool having both crews playable. That's fine with me. That's the Mangler intel. Yeah. I mean, what I've been looking for is another RCXD place, but I don't see any, so I'm not like expecting that necessarily, but I don't know. It would be interesting if you just need to use the RCXD in 3 different locations, maybe, and that's like the Aetherblade quest. But like I said, I have not seen another one. The other room that was suspicious is the particle accelerator room. I feel like that room, the Klaus command room or the Klaus assembly room, those are the two ones that I think I'm most suspicious of right now. Like, this area, like, yes, you can get the legs here, but that's about it. Like, you're telling me there's nothing else? I don't know. Do the glider Easter egg. We think that might be tied to it. Okay. I'll do that real quick. Let me... There was another thing. I forget where it is, but there's like a device. Yeah, this thing. Is this not used for something? Am I crazy? It's not, right? Like, come on, bro. The 3 red lights? No way that's not for something. And like I said, this also obviously looks suspicious. But who knows? You know, suspicious doesn't mean it's anything necessarily. It's just gotta point it out, though. Has Aetherblade quest not been figured out yet? It hasn't. It's just the person who showed gameplay of it. They are a leaker who they were able to get in the game files and like basically give it to themselves in the game, but it's not actually physically in the game yet. Or at least we haven't found it. It's just they were able to do it themselves. Like they were able to, you know, mess with the files or whatever. So this Mr. Peaks thing, I forget where they shot. Is it down here somewhere? Someone remind me where that Ether Bunny Mr. Peaks dude is. I thought it was over here somewhere. Oh, is it right? I see. I think I see it. Can you shoot it with this gun though? I don't even know. Maybe I could shoot it with this. Oh, there we go.
I don't like to hold
Hey, get off.
but I do absolutely hate that rabbit.
I hate that rabbit too. I honestly don't think Mr. Peaks is involved, but I don't know. Little dude's dancing his heart out. Oh god.
Knowing the physics doesn't help.
This is a cool little quest though. Can you do this one more than once in the game, or is it a one-time thing? I actually don't know. Oh shit, I'm getting all of them. Like, I'm gonna be honest, especially because we know the Aetherblade's gonna be in this game. I mean, let's hope the quest is good though. I don't know how good the quest is gonna be, but I do think this might have the best side Easter eggs in this game. Just because, like, some of them are actually pretty fun. Like, there's a target practice one that's pretty cool, and I believe that one you can do more than once as well. Which, like I said, the more you can do it, the better. The Aetherella toy one, I'm not a huge fan of. It's like okay, it's a little interesting, but it's not the best. Boom. Did we get all of them? Oh shit, we did. Fucking death perception though. I already have every other perk.
Know just how very, very low the bar is for you idiots to risk life and limb.
What was I reading? I like the modern mechanics all right when Cold War first launched. I don't know when I started disliking them. All I know is when BO6 launched, I tried playing the game like classic zombies and it sucked. Yeah, I mean that's kind of a sentiment I've been seeing shared quite a bit. If you need the Mr. Peaks field upgrade, it would be on the map for free. That too, yeah. You'd think they would actually have it as like a free thing that you could just get if you needed it for this. What do you think about a zombies map for season 6? It lines up with Hope's leak of a map every season but one. I actually should have talked about that in my recent video, but that video was all about Black Ops 7, so I guess it wouldn't have really fit. But I didn't know if I wanted to make a whole video on that topic. But yeah, there was a leak that apparently there's going to be another map for Black Ops 6 in season 6. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be an actual map. I think it's going to be like a bonus map, maybe a Christmas themed map. That's just a barricade, right? Not a Christmas themed map, a Halloween themed map. It could be like I'm thinking, here's my two possibilities of what I think it could be. I think it'll either be like a Nuketown Halloween survival map, which actually would be pretty cool, I think. It could be Onslaught, maybe just like a full Onslaught mode, not even just one map, just like a bunch of multiplayer maps in Onslaught. Or I think it could be literally just like an Outbreak mode, basically, where it takes Liberty Falls, Shattered Vale, and Reckoning and just kind of combines them into one like open world map, because I think that was the original plan. I think they were originally planning this to be like an open world thing, which is why all these 3 maps take place in the same radius. So I think they could just say, hey, screw it, let's just throw this in as like a little open world experience for people to have in this game as like a final DLC, and then in Black Ops 7 we'll see open world again, but it'll be with Avalon, you know. I think they might do that. I don't know. Those are the 3 possibilities I'm seeing. The new crew is called Tempest, right? I think that was like, was that fan given? I don't know if that was actually like confirmed as the name for that crew. I don't know. I hate how zombies bleed out. That's one of my least favorite things that zombies ever added. When did that start happening? Was that... I guess it's technically been there since for a while, but like it was always less prominent in the earlier games, and then now it's just like it's impossible to hold a zombie. Like why can't we just explore, man? Like I said, I might restart just so we're on an earlier round, but we'll look around a little bit more because I'm still really curious. Like, I don't know. Like maybe you got to get kills on this podium. Like, I don't fucking know. Like this area just looks interesting. Let's do that. Let's just get kills on this podium. As many kills as we can. Without getting off, maybe. See, but like that would be a pretty cool quest. Like I'm all about like quests that involve actively doing stuff rather than just like shooting objects outside the map. It's like a quest where you had to sit still like this and like stay in this area for a certain amount of time is pretty cool. If it was actually the case, but it's probably not anything. I don't know, I might as well try it though, right? I want that max ammo though. Nah, I don't want to take a chance. What if it's like getting 300 kills without getting off this podium or something? Imagine. By the way, I do like this one weapon more than I did at first. Like at first, my first impressions were this is a trash wonder weapon. I think it's a much better than I originally thought. I still don't love it though. I think it's kind of boring. I think that's my main issue with it. I don't think it's bad. It's just kind of boring. But it's not like, you know, it's not bad. I think in my first review, I was making it sound like it was just trash, but like it's not really that bad. I just think it's a little underwhelming. Not really that exciting. Next week will be great until they announce COD Next for late September. I'm so excited for next week, man. Oh my god. Like, I am fully expecting that reveal to be so exciting. I'm worried, cautiously optimistic, but, you know, I have a good feeling. And today's leaked information was huge. Like, really, really good news. All around. Oh, God, we're about to die. Okay. Yeah, all right. I do kind of want to restart, though, because I don't think this is actually an Easter egg. I just wanted to try that for a few seconds. I'm going to restart those just so we can actually, like, hunt without a million zombies. Actually, wait, is the end of the round? No, it's not even close. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna restart. Because, like I said, I want to hunt stuff without 50 million zombies on me. I was thinking you ramp the RCXD off the stairs near Jug onto that other balcony that's inaccessible. I'm trying to think where Jug is on the map. I gotta forget. Oh no, I do. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I think I see what you mean. I'll try something like that. Oh, that is fucking gross. This is tea. It's abysmal. Oh god. I don't know what flavor that is, but it's fucking ass. I think it's like peach something. Peach. Oh, I think I just got too much of the seasoning at once. You know what I mean? Oh, what the fuck? No, it was fucking diabolical. Good thing I had some water here too. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Let me read some comments. It has multiple colored lights. What if you hit the ammo mods or Gorgo effects variants? You're talking about the painting? And there's 4 of them on the map. Oh, you're talking about the oh, you guys are talking about that device I showed with the 3 red things. Yeah. Like I said, I do think that's something. I do think it's something.
Find my office. I will be in contact.
This is what Maxis would have wanted. It has to be. I don't like mind games.
Bro's drinking tea and is confused why it's yucky. You know what? Some teas are incredible, but that one was absolutely foul. Oh. I think BO7 has to be good. There's no way COD just rolls over and lets Battlefield. Every time I see BF6, my mind jumps to Black Ops 6 for some reason. Battlefield 6. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, it can't just let Battlefield 6, you know, do better. I don't think it's gonna sell more than Black Ops 7, but I think it could compete enough to the point where it's like people are playing that more. So they really need to do a lot. The game player, thank you so much for the 59 knock. I don't know what that currency translates to, but I don't care. Thank you so much for the donation. I really, really appreciate that, however much it is. You know, I feel like I gotta do the courtesy of looking up how much that is, just to be fair. It's about a little less than like $10. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's really kind of you. Keep up the good work. I appreciate that, the game player. I had to look it up because I feel bad if like I don't look it up, you know?
Keep up the good work.
'Cause it's like, that's important.
If you're hearing this, my name is John Blanchard.
Like I don't know currencies that well. Like I feel like I know like pounds decently well, but like once you start getting the other ones, I don't really like. I can't translate them in my head. I need to pull some translator up. But like I said, thank you so much. Aetherblade has to be glitched. How has no one found it? I mean, it could just be like really hidden. You know. I don't know. I think some of like the older Easter eggs in like BO4, like it took players like sometimes weeks to find it. Like I don't remember, but I feel like the golden scalpel on Blood of the Dead took a long time. Like I don't remember it off the top of my head, but I feel like it was a while. Like that was definitely not found within the first like week of the game being out. So like, you know, that it could exist.
All this time.
This is gross. This is tea. Well, you found out why.
And that's over now.
BO7 reveal is going to be one of the most hated ones since IW. I mean, it depends what it looks like. You know what I mean? It depends. I don't think it will, because, I mean, if there's no tax sprint, if the game looks like a mix of Black Ops 2 and 3, I don't think people are going to hate that. I mean, okay, that's not true. People are going to hate it for sure. There's going to be people who are going to hate on it, but I don't think it's going to be like, if there is hate, it's not going to be as widespread as Infinite Warfare's hate. And it's also not, I don't think it's going to be like, I don't know. Depends. I think there's going to be some stuff that's going to be like understandable hate. Did I not shoot the arm off? I thought I did. Damn. Can't get my arm. Ay. I think to make BO7 to compete with other games coming out, they need to go revert back to classic mechanics like with zombies and multiplayer and a kick-ass campaign. I mean, I hope they do that. I feel like a lot of people do like the modern zombies mechanic. Well, I don't know. It's hard to say because I've had a lot of conversations with people or just like seeing comments online, and like, again, like to each their own, like you're allowed to feel however you want. But I have seen a lot of people who are like, they'll actively say that they like the mechanics of BO6. They think it's it has good gameplay. But then they'll also say they prefer classic mechanics and they want like those things to return. So it's like, I think there's a lot of people who don't really care either way. You know, they're kind of just like, they don't really mind either way. They're fine with how it is now, but they also are fine with how it was before. And there's a lot of people who are like me who like, I don't hate the current game's mechanics. I just don't think they're that great. I don't think they work as well as the classic mechanics did. Like, again, I had fun with this, but it's not what I fell in love with from zombies. You know what I mean? That's not, these mechanics don't really have the same elements that made me fall in love with zombies, which is why I wanted to go back to that. But I can still have fun with this. It's still enjoyable.
I think it'd be neat if BO7 did a BO4 approach act with the story in that you couldn't have BO6 crew maps and OG crew maps, and then they can.
Oh wait, hold up. I'm about to die. Oh no. I feel like the only time I ever die is when I got the Rampage Inducer on in the early rounds. I kind of wish Rampage Inducer gave you like a little point bonus. Wouldn't that be cool? Let me check this out. Grant with a $10 donation. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Grant. Let me read it. I think it'd be neat if Black Ops 7 did a Black Ops 4 approach, acts with the story, in that you could have acts with the story. Oh, you mean like as with the story, in that you could have. Sorry, wait, I'm trying to understand this part. I think it'd be neat if Black Ops 7 did a Black Ops 4 approach. I'm just gonna, you know, I think I see what you're trying to say with the story, in that you could have Black Ops 6 crew maps and OG crew maps, and then they converge at the end, and then have Black Ops 8 continue chaos. I see what you're saying. So basically, like, split the game off with the two different crews. I would actually like that quite a bit, and I would kind of like prefer that more than anything. It seems like the leak is saying that the first map at least is going to have both of the crews together, so you can be able to play as any of the characters. Well, you can play as anyone anyways because of the operator system, but the dedicated characters to that map are apparently going to be any of the 8 characters from those two crews. But is that going to be the case for all the maps? I guess we don't really know for sure. I think it'd be cool if like they start off that way with all of them being on transit, the transit reimagining, and then the other maps then do what you're saying where they split off. I think that'd be interesting. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of hope they wrap up this story in Black Ops 7. Like, I kind of want Black Ops 8 to be something completely new or like actually continuing chaos. Oh wait, you just said that, continue chaos. Yeah, okay. Because you said converge, and for some reason I read that as converge in Black Ops 8, but no, you said to continue chaos in Black Ops 8. I would prefer that, I agree. Will they ever continue chaos though? Probably not, let's be honest. There we go. Okay, let's get through the map. Cold War's like a weak book with good binding, and BO6 is a good book with weak binding, if that makes sense. Yeah, I can kind of see with it, what you mean by that. I do think Black Ops 6 is a massive improvement, which I think part of the reason we're so positive on Black Ops 6, I mean, including myself, I've been very positive on it. Like, I've been very happy with zombies. But I think one of the main reasons is because it's such a massive improvement over Cold War, Vanguard, and MWZ. But I still have to always mention, like, I don't think it's where zombies should be, though. Like, I don't think this is what I want out of zombies and what I want the future of zombies to look like. There's elements of it that I think are great for the future of zombies, don't get me wrong, but as a whole, it's like, no, I think there's a lot of stuff that definitely needs to change. And, you know, I might do a whole video. I've done like 1,000 videos on this topic, but I kind of want to dive even deeper into it. Like, talking about what I feel. I think the most important thing for me is honestly the early rounds, which might sound crazy because I feel like a lot of people say that the early rounds are good in BO6 and the late rounds suck. That's what a lot of people say. I disagree, though. I think the early rounds in Modern Zombies is probably my biggest issue with Modern Zombies, because the early rounds are painfully mindless. Like, we just went through 7 rounds of quite literally just going in a circle and shooting the head. That's it. That's all I did. There's no more to it, right? Whereas if you go to a map like, let's say, Origins, for example, you're constantly having to think about, okay, how do you manage your points? How do you think about how you're going to kill these zombies? What gun are you going to use? Are you going to get a wall buy? Are you going to get the mystery box? Are you going to go for that staff? For, like, you have to think about so much, whereas I feel like now I'm just going through the map, just going through the motions. If I do the Easter egg, I do the Easter egg. Like, there's really not much thinking, I guess, is the way I look at it. The thinking comes in later when you start to think about like how to manage your salvage and points, like later on when it comes to like, what do you want to upgrade first? Like, sure, but even then I don't think it's that complex, because you kind of just do similar thing every time.
Charming.
So I don't know. That's one of my main things. I think the point system is a big part of that, but also loadouts, and there's a number of things that are involved in that. By the way, there's a painting Easter egg I want to show you guys. I believe it might be connected to the Aetherblade quest, but we're not really like 100% sure on that. We're kind of just in a position where we're like, it might connect, it might not. I don't know if you can do it until the power's on, though, so I'm going to turn on the power. And I don't know if you have to do it in a specific order. I don't really know at all. But yeah, there's a fucking safe behind that. We all know it. We all know it. Have we tried asking nicely, Treyarch, where the Aetherblade is? You know what? I haven't tried that, but maybe I should.
Welcome to sub-level 10. Reactor stability is hanging on by a thread. Get to work.
All right.
Excellent.
Let's turn this on.
Make things worse.
What's the harder round 100, Richtofen or Mephistopheles? Well, I haven't done either of them on round 100 yet, because I know it's like the round 100 hardcore thing that they got going on, which I think is cool. My only issue is, look, maybe this is a stupid complaint, but I think it's important. I wish these had rewards. You know what I mean? Like, they have the Easter egg reward, but like, I wish they had different rewards depending on like which boss fight you're beating, but also if you're doing the hardcore version or not, because that would motivate players so much more to actually do it, you know? I might try just for the hell of it, but a lot of people aren't going to even bother doing it, I think. But I think they would. If you gave them like a camo, they would do it, you know? So.
I'm frankly astonished we're not all dead.
Oh wait, you gotta go this way, right? The early rounds are the least important part to me, which is why I love that they made them so much more accessible. More zombies players come into the game. It's not even that they're easy though. Like, that's one element that I have a problem with, but like, it's more than that for me. It's not just the easiness of them. Like I said, it's kind of like the mindlessness of them, you know? Like, I don't really mind if they're like, okay, you're not gonna go down that easily. Like, I don't love that, obviously, but it's not like my biggest issue.
am sorry.
It's more so they kind of feel just sort of repetitive. I'm a big like early round lover though. Like that's my thing. Like I play zombies for the early rounds. Like high rounding gets a little repetitive after a certain point. I feel like it always has. But I do think actually, which is crazy take, I think later rounds in and what do you call it, in modern zombies is actually better than some of the older games.
This won't be awkward in a firefight.
That's one of the paintings. So yeah, that's one of the painting locations. You just take it over here. Gives you free points. It might be related to the Aetherblade. I don't know. I'm just gonna do it anyways. You bring it over here to this room. And you gotta place it on one of these. There you go. Gives you 500 points. Whatever. XpertFusion is gatekeeping the Aetherblade unless he gets a kiss from Blanchard. I mean, you're kind of right. Sort of. Yeah, you think you gotta ramp the RCXD off of this into something? I don't know. You know, that area looks oddly like... It looks like an area you can explore, but obviously it's not. Like, that all looks way too... You know what I mean? It looks so, like, done. No, I think it's just in here. Yeah, it's just... no, I don't think it's anything. Have you beaten Richtofen boss fight yet? I only tried it once, so I haven't beaten it yet. I'll probably try it again later. Like I said, if there was rewards, I think I'd be more motivated to do it like ASAP. But because there's not like a specific reward, I'm kind of like, oh, I'll just do it when I get to it. It's not really the end of the world if I don't do it or not. I already tried it. You know, that's the thing. I already got through a decent amount of it, but have not beaten it. Wait, is this used for anything? This is fucking suspicious. Holy shit. Am I crazy? Does that not look hella suspicious? Is it connected to anything? It's just in the wall. I don't know. I mean, I'll try shooting it with dead wire. I'm sure someone's tried that. That sounds way too simple for that to be actually the case. It's on the other side of this TV, though. So imagine that activates the TV or something. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. I'll try dead wiring it. I don't think someone would have figured that out by now for sure. You know, that's one of those simple things that if it was the case, you know, we're at a certain point in these hunts where like you got to start trying the really difficult things. That also looks suspicious. You got to start trying like the crazy difficult things because it's like, I'm sure someone's tried this, but whatever, we'll do it anyways. Rewards for a really hard challenge are a double-edged sword. You can get more people complaining that they can never achieve the reward and will not put enough time to get better. To be honest, in the most respectful way possible, if someone complains about that, that's their problem. Because like, I don't know how someone complain about, oh, there's a cool reward in a game. Like, I don't see that as like a, you know what I mean? Why did the round end? I didn't kill anything. Did it really bleed out? Oh, I thought that was something. I don't know. I feel like if there's a cool reward for something, it's like you don't need the reward. You know, I'm not saying it has to be like a reward that's like the wonder weapon for the map or something. You have to do this really difficult Easter egg for it. But like, if it's just like a camo, like I don't. If someone really has a problem with that, that's honestly on them. I don't know. Can people not get the steps for the Aetherblade in the code, or are they just letting people solve it? They might know it. I think it's very likely they do know it. But yeah, like you said, they're probably letting people solve it themselves first. I don't know for sure though. I'm just throwing it out there. If you think the modern zombies rounds are repetitive, there's no way you can't think the original rounds aren't. You shoot the zombies in the leg and knife. That's every game, but it's never the same though. Right, like yes, that general strat is the same because it's a very general strat, but it never ends up the same way because you're always doing it in a very different way. Like, depending on where the zombies are hoarded up, you're not gonna always be shooting them in the leg and knifing them. It's just not feasible, right? If you actually go back and play older zombies, trust me, you will not. It's so difficult to actually manage to like shoot them in the leg enough times to get the full amount of points you need, and also then melee them right after. It's like, it's just not happening. At least until like you get to a certain point. Obviously, maybe the first like 3 rounds you could do it, but like after that, it's like, okay, the zombies start grouping up. It starts getting kind of scary. So you start playing a whole risk versus reward game. Do you want to take that chance of getting up and close and personal, or are you just going to shoot them from the distance to kind of play it safe? But now you got to decide, do you want to use a stronger weapon? Do you want to use a weaker weapon to get more points? That's another decision you have to make, depending on like what you're trying to do. Do you really care about having all those points? Is it a map that doesn't really require all those points? There's so much to it, I feel like, and like I said, I don't think these games really have that, you know? It's kind of just shoot ahead and that's it.
Science, mayhem, and brutal slaughter all rolled into one.
I feel like I'm thinking, you know what I mean? Try shock charge. If it's not gonna work with Deadwire, I don't think it's gonna work with the shock charge, but I could try it anyways.
Warning. Gravitic fluctuations detected. Brace.
Let's just get the Goro effects though, because I'm assuming there's going to be some stuff needed with the Goro effects for sure. And we'll get the other paintings too. You can't even train zombies in modern day high rounds. Okay, what I like about modern zombies high rounds is that all the guns are like they actually can kill, right? I do like that because it makes so you're not stuck to like, I mean, don't get me wrong, there still is like one meta strategy in these newer games with like mute injection and stuff, but you could still at least try using other weapons, right? Like I am able to use most guns, so I do like that, right? But you are right, older zombies is better in the sense that the training actually exists, and yeah, I think the strategies, like the meta strategies, are usually more interesting. Usually, not always. So I do agree partially there. Depends. I wish we had a map with a 4-hour setup if you wanted to do everything, upgrading your perks in game, getting extra perks, slots, upgrading 4 wonder weapons, getting your specialists, etc. I agree. Like the idea of like setup having to be quick makes no sense to me. Like I like the idea of, oh, there's so much shit to do on this map that you will never actually probably do all of it in one game. That's exciting. That's a map that is going to get a lot of replayability out of me. You know, it's going to have a lot of time where, you know, you're going to play it and just try every possible thing that you could think of, you know? What is this? Like that's what maps should be, in my opinion. Like, you know, obviously the simple stuff like Pack-a-Punch shouldn't take that long, but like when it comes to everything, yeah, I think it's good if there's a lot of shit you can do. Is that H? OH? Is there an OH or is there an HO? You know, I've been learning a lot of elements on this map. Is there an HO? I'm just gonna look it up. It takes so much, it's so much quicker to just look it up. HO element. Yeah, holy aluminum. I can't pronounce that. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. What was it, 60 something? I looked at the number and then I literally just forgot it in the nick of a second. Okay.
See me with gardening shears.
Get away from me, please.
Bonus points.
Where'd it go? Okay. Off. Right there. 67, okay.
If you should find our personal effects from before we were incarcerated,
Oh,
I have
67.
some Swedish magazines you should definitely
I'm not saying you're 100% efficient every time. I'm saying you do the same thing every time, efficient or not. I don't know. I feel like personally I don't. Oh yeah, these are those devices that we were looking at before. I don't know. I feel like they're included in this. I don't know. Oh god, they're ganging up on me. But like I said, I don't really feel that way though. It depends on the map though. Like again, it depends. Are we talking like classic zombies? Like when I say classic, I'm saying World of War to like, honestly, in some ways Black Ops 4. I know Black Ops 4 is kind of like a middle ground between classic and modern, but I still kind of like to group it in with classic most of the time. But I think it is more less repetitive than modern zombies early rounds. And And I think for me, the point system's a big part of that. I just feel like I'm thinking more about like what I'm gonna do in each moment, you know?
What did I just pop? Your thorax, your head. Never mind.
I like the step. Just like you gotta like damage the zombies a little bit. I guess you gotta do vermin first and then it's zombies. It's kind of hard to do though, because you gotta like kind of want a weaker gun to do it. The strat was knife round 1. Sometimes round 1 I'll shoot in the leg, but yeah, sometimes I'll change it up. Sometimes I'll do the knife, only knife, or I'll shoot them in the leg. It depends on the map. Yeah, and then you either get the RK5 or M14. It depends on the map. That's the thing too. It also changes map to map. That's to me the most important thing. It changes map to map. Whereas I feel like with modern zombies, I don't. I feel like it's the same thing every map. You're just shooting for the head, you know. Okay.
Look like the sort that had high clearances.
Let's go do this step over here. We gotta actually make sure we shoot the arm off.
Ethics violation incoming.
Did they not drop the arm? Sometimes they just don't drop it.
Dr. Fowler, this is the director. You will
Surely they dropped the arm, right? I mean, we're not doing the Easter egg, but I mean, yeah, I'm not seeing no arm. What? All right, whatever. Do you think it's possible we get World of War Remastered bundle with Black Ops 8 since that'll be World of War's 20th anniversary? I'm not expecting it, but I would love that. That would be really, really cool. But I'm not expecting it at this point. I feel like they're not really interested in doing remasters. They're more interested in doing like remastered maps in a new game that has the same feel to the old game, like same like vibe, I guess, same like setting, which is what Black Ops 7 is doing for Black Ops 2. It's not a Black Ops 3 remaster. It's just, you know, taking the maps and the setting and the feeling and stuff. So I'm not expecting no, you know, World of War remaster, but I would love that. I saw that Wonder Weapons would transfer from Black Ops 6 to Black Ops 7, but not maps. How would that work? I think I know what you're talking about. Like that was the one tweet today talking about carry forward. I think it makes sense because of Outbreak, right? Outbreak is probably going to be, and I think this is what Outbreak should be personally. It should be a full amalgamation of all of the content from Black Ops 6 and 7. I mean, preferably I would like if it was an amalgamation of content even before that, but it would be a lot easier for them to just carry over content from these two games. Maybe even Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, because it's part of the same COD HQ application, at least it was, so it would be easier for them to carry it over. I think they need to make it like a full sandbox, like all the Wonder Weapons, all of the bosses, like different areas. Don't spam them, obviously. I think that'd be pretty cool. And so I think the Wonder Weapons are probably all going to be on that that Outbreak map.
Tougher than a rhino's hide.
Okay, let's go this way. I think they're getting better slowly, like how they made this map's Easter egg longer. Hopefully they gradually keep making zombies a bit more complex like how it used to be. I think that's the hope. That's the dream.
The cross-dimensional infestations appeared when the reactors came online. This is where he found me.
Okay. I don't know why I dropped all the way down here. I wanted to go to quantum computing, but I was not thinking. It's apparently actually locked behind the Mr. Peaks field upgrade. Wait, what? Who said that? Wait, what? Let me look. Zone X tweeted this? Wait, hold on. Really? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, it does. Holy shit. That's insane. Oh my god. Bro, Treyarch, what are we doing? It's not even like, I don't have an issue with that personally. My issue is, why wouldn't they say something? Surely they know people are hunting this right now. That is insane. I think it's one of the, like, one of the worst, top 10 worst things I think Treyarch has done. I'm not gonna lie. I just think that's fucked up. Like, there's people who are sitting here hunting it because they're passionate about hunting, and you're telling me you can't even do it? There's no confirmation that it needs Mr. Peak's field. Okay, well, I don't know for sure. I'm just, he's saying it. Maybe the leakers know it. I have no clue. You're right that there's no confirmation for it, but if that's true, that is fucked up. I'm trying to see how they know that's the case though, because that's what he's saying. I don't know if I don't know how he would know though. I don't know. I'm looking through. I'm in his Discord, so I'm kind of like looking through right now, just trying to see what's the conversations going on. It's actually Mr. Peaks. That's crazy if that's the case. I don't know. Someone's saying it. Who's saying it? I don't know who this person is, but someone's like saying it in their Discord. I don't really know how they know it, but they do. I believe it though. Why else would it be taking us this long to find it? I also don't like that though. Like, why would we have a side Easter egg where we need a field upgrade? I know they've done that before, but like, I don't like it. DK Dynamite said the same thing. I think Treyarch needs to come out and say it. Like, you know, I feel like they need to come out and say it themselves, because you can't have people hunting for something that's not even possible, because I don't know, man. That is a shame. Zone X said that there's no confirmation. He said that on his tweet, and then he tweeted right after it. He said that it is actually the case. So I don't really know what he means by that, but I don't know. I'm just gonna keep playing anyways, even if we physically can't get this. I mean, I guess there might be other side Easter eggs we can find. Yeah, I don't know. He's saying it requires it right here. He's just straight up saying it. He says they tested it. I don't know how they tested it. Maybe it's in the files or something. I have no clue. But yeah, they did test it, and apparently that's the case. I just like, I don't know. I mean, people are being a little bit harsh though. Like, we don't have to say like, you don't have to at Treyarch and curse at them. We don't got to do all that. Let's chill out. There's some people doing that on Twitter. I just think it's just disrespectful though, because it's like, I don't know. It's not. I'm sure. Look, I think it's a matter of, are they actually like looking into people right now who are hunting? I would assume they are. I feel like that's part of the fun. If they're a developer, they probably want to see like, oh, let's watch people trying to hunt. I feel like if they find that and they know people are hunting for it, shouldn't they like come out and say something? Be like, maybe don't hunt for this. They could be cryptic about it too. Just say like, you know, await the hunt until Mr. Peaks arrives. I don't know, just say some cryptic shit like that. That's what I think they should do, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. That's weird. Alright, well, there you go. You need the Mr. Peaks field upgrade, okay.
Did anyone else see that?
I don't like that side Easter egg. I mean, the reward's gonna be cool, but I just feel like it's weird needing a app for it. You know what? Like, let me. I'm gonna design one right now. I'm gonna design one right now. I'm gonna design one. So, in my opinion, what would be a much more interesting, like, way to get it is involving the tomahawk, right? Because I think that just makes sense. Tomahawk, throwing knife, Aetherblade. You know, it makes sense, right? I think it should be, you have to get kills with the tomahawk in specific locations around the map, like a certain amount of kills. Let's just throw a really high number out there. Let's say like 6 different locations or 5 locations. Make it 5. So you have to go on the map, get like, let's say like 30 kills with a tomahawk in 6 different locations, right? So that's a lot of kills in a lot of different locations. And then maybe after you do that, you have to do like, there's the RCX dealer thing, maybe to do that like 2 more times as well. And then doing all that will end up giving you something that you have to like escort that takes you to the painting, that then knocks the painting off and then gives you the Aetherblade. Like, that to me would be more interesting. I don't know. I don't really like the idea of needing a field upgrade though. But, okay. So yeah, you need Mr. Peaks to show the safe. I guess you just call Mr. Peaks right next to the painting and just knocks it off. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like that. It's the frustrating part of it is like, why wouldn't they say anything? I don't know. Unfortunate. Is it confirmed that we need Mr. Peaks? Sounds like it. Sounds like it. You know what's very likely though? I feel like Treyarch, they're not in charge of like whether or not, you know, when this content comes out. Like, they make the content. I'm pretty sure Activision's the one in charge of when the content actually releases. So they probably came out and said, okay, we need this field upgrade to be a part of this event because we need an extra event reward. And Treyarch was like, well, we kind of designed one of the steps around this thing. And then Activision was like, well, I don't care. We have to release it a week later with the event. Or I think it's like 2 weeks or something. I don't know. It comes out later. Which again, I think is unfortunate, but I don't know. Decoy out. Rename the stream to waiting for August 21st to get the Aetherblade. Oh my god. Did we finish this? Yeah, we finished it. Honestly, probably should. I think you have to do the 3 painting Easter eggs too, which makes sense. Pivot to round 100 Richtofen stream. Oh god. I don't know if I have the time for that tonight, but we could try. I mean, shit, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if we have the time for that. Doesn't this look kind of suspicious? I don't know. It doesn't even matter. This is probably... I don't think there's any other side Easter eggs that they haven't found. There's like maybe like one other one, maybe? I don't know. I think they found most of them. That is such a shame. I'm like so sad. I'm not gonna lie. I was having fun hunting for it too. I'm new here, bro. Love the content. Thank you, Tito. I appreciate that. Bro's gonna die in like round 42, probably. What is the high round strat on this map? Does anyone know? What is like the camping spot? I know it's the camping spot, but I just don't know where. What was I gonna do? I was gonna upgrade this. Or get more ammo for it, I mean.
I wondered how gratifying that might be, but wow.
Let me also get, I think I'm gonna get armor. I think there's armor up here, right? Let me get this. And yeah, there's armor over here. And let's do the next step. That's not the right way. I'm still, you know, honestly, the one thing I like about this map is that I still feel like I haven't fully learned it, even though it's been out for a decent amount of time. Is a safe key for the Aetherblade then? It definitely is. Yeah, that's what you open the safe with, but you have to unlock the safe, or you have to you have to knock off the painting to show the safe with Mr. Peaks. I think that's what it is. Them adding a new perk at the end of the life cycle wouldn't make that much sense, since that's why the map leak might be true. If they add another perk, yeah. I guess we don't know for sure if they are. really see the point. I kind of just honestly like, I don't mind seeing another map if they add it. Again, it won't be like a full map, but I kind of would rather they just put their all into Black Ops 7 at this point, because I'm like really hoping Black Ops 7 is like a lot better with the mechanics and stuff. I don't want to copy and paste, so I'd rather they just put their work into that at this point.
Helpless and hideous. Such a shame. Oh, the horrors of technology.
Ow. I do really like Uber Klaus, so this is probably my favorite special enemy in this game. Like, if I were to rank my favorite specials in this game, I think, yeah, it goes Uber Klaus. I actually kind of like the Disciple, surprisingly. Uber Klaus, Disciple. I mean, I guess if we count, like, I'm counting like all special enemies, so like the Commando Klauses are pretty good. I don't hate the Doppelgasts. I don't really love them either. I hate the Amalgams though. Those are like one of my least favorite of all time, I think. Vermin and Parasites are whatever at this point. I think they're kind of overdone at this point, so. Abomination's okay. Manglers are also overdone. Yeah, I think this guy's my favorite. I like how you have to like shoot his shoulders before you shoot anything else. I'm gonna turn this on as well. Learning data populating. Oh shit! Let me cook them real quick. Let me cook them. There we go. I was excited that the quest was taking so long, only for it to be not possible because you can't get it. Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate. You camp in the corner of the mystery box spot outside near PhD. Oh, I did see someone doing that actually. Yeah, okay. I didn't know if that was the strat though, but I saw them doing it.
Let me continue on my merry way, and I will tell you how to perfect my masterpiece.
Safe hasn't been open yet, I think. Well, I mean, I actually don't know, because they knocked off the painting with Mr. Peaks, I'm assuming, right? But I'm assuming the save key is just used to open it, right? That would make sense. I was wondering why these zombies were making these weird ass noises. It's because I popped one of those gobblegums. I was like, what the fuck? I was so confused for a second. Which upgrade paths should we do, by the way? I prefer the Strauss counter one, the green one. Honestly, it's because the quest is easier for it. It's not even like a matter of what do you call it? I don't really think it's better or worse. It's just, I think it's just easier. Kind of forgetting what the first step is. Oh, the first step is just talk to Blanchard. Tom Henderson leaked that the next Treyarch COD would be Black Ops 2, and now we learn that the Guild website was created before The Truth Lies, so the rumors about Black Ops 7 being the main game are true. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. They said the next game was going to be similar to Black Ops 2 since, like, 2021. So it was always their original plan, and then I guess Black Ops 6 just had to exist for some reason, so they had to make that. So I think it further proves, yeah, that Black Ops 7 is their main game. You're correct. Which is why I think it's going to be better. I think it's going to be a lot better. Strauss counter, right? Let's go get that. Only reason I would think they might add another perk is because there still is one blank slot in the Wonder Fizz. I honestly don't know if those slots really mean a lot. I thought they were just there for show. Because I remember those were there in Cold War as well, and sometimes it didn't really mean anything. And then they would just randomly add more, like, if they want to add more perks anyways. So, I don't know. It might mean something. You might be right, but I'm not, like, counting on it necessarily. Oh, this is... Wait, the Disciple that stays in here? I didn't realize it stays in here. That's actually really cool. That's actually really fucking cool. The fact that it doesn't follow you. They need to do more stuff like that. Like, a boss that's just, like, only going to be in that area. It will never leave that spot. If you go back there, it'll try to kill you. That's so cool. I love BO6. It would be a good send-off and reward for this game. They definitely need to do a super Easter egg and a perk at least. I'm expecting some kind of super Easter egg thing, but I don't know. Yeah, I guess it won't come till season 6 though, because I feel like we would have found it like what it is by now.
Surely their lives count for more than a machine's.
Okay.
Splendid. My darling's evolution can now proceed.
Are you fucking kidding me?
KFC will bring potato wedges to the US on August 18th. Hell yeah. I haven't been to KFC in years, so I don't know. It's confirmed Mr. Peaks is needed for it? Yeah, it sounds like it. I mean, confirmed is a strong word. I would say it's heavily implied. Heavily, the leakers are all saying it, so I don't know. I believe it. Unfortunately.
Keep going. My electronic blood.
I will only ever get the blue one, never the green. Interesting. Is the blue one considered better? I can't really tell myself. Like I felt like they were both pretty equal, but I don't know. I wonder how many different locations there are for this step. Because there are a lot of different locations, I feel like. I've gotten multiple different ones. It's really high over here, so I'm guessing it's over here? I don't know. Don't nerf Richtofen? I hope they don't. They better not nerf that. I hate when they nerf boss fights. And like, I honestly would consider these nerfs. I feel like they kind of nerfed Patient 13. Oh, here it is. Patient 13 and the Citadel boss fight, because when they added double tap, like retroactively, it did nerf those boss fights. They were a lot harder before double tap was in there, because they did not design those boss fights with double tap in mind. They just didn't. So it's so much easier now with double tap, and I hate that. I was when they were adding double tap, I was saying that I was like, I really hope they make sure to balance it with the older boss fights, so they don't make the older boss fights easier, and they just didn't. Those boss fights are literally 1,000 times easier now. If you go in a boss fight, Patient 13 or the Guardian, with a fully pack-a-punch, fully highest rarity shotgun with double tap, you are deleting that boss. It's not even funny. But at least with the last two bosses, because those were designed with double tap, they're a lot better because, or they're a lot harder because of it. I still do like, I'm not going to say I hate those boss fights now. They're still good, right? They're still good bosses. It's just a shame that they're so much easier now. Oh, I skipped a step completely. What am I doing? I completely forgot to poison Blanchard or whatever. So far, back-to-back maps with a disappointing side quest. Fog rolling in didn't give a cool reward, and now this. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to use Aetherblade, though. Like, I think the fact that it exists on the map at all is good, but I do think the quest sounds a little weird at this point. Like, because both parts are important to me. There are some people who do not care about the quest. They just care about the reward. I care about the reward and the quest, like, pretty much equally, to be honest. Like, oh, I need to get the part, bro. I'm forgetting, like, everything right now. I'm like, there's so much shit I still have to do. I have to go pick up all those parts. It was solved. Yeah, no, we just talked about it, right? They got it. But you need Ether Peaks though, right? It was solved, but you need a Mr. Peak, so it doesn't really matter. We can't do it. Yeah, they definitely were intending Mr. Peaks to be launch content. You're 100% correct. Which I really hope, that's one of the things I really hope they stop in Black Ops 7. Is like event rewards that are just regular content for the game. Why is that an event reward? It's so stupid too, because like, to me, it's honestly, I think it's kind of manipulative, because it's making especially casual players think that those rewards are like, you have to do them. Like, you know, the whole FOMO thing, like, it makes you think, oh, you need to do this event to get this reward. No, you don't. You can, after the event, it's going to end up in the armory anyways. You do not have, like, it's, no item should be as an event reward if it's just going to be thrown in the armory after anyways. Just put it in the armory to begin with when the season starts and let people unlock it right away. That makes a lot more sense. I don't know why they don't do that. Like, it's really just a way for them to, like, you know, warrant having less event rewards, so they can be like, oh look, there's a Mr. Peaks reward, but like, just add that in the armory. The event rewards should be like, I don't know, camos and skins and stuff like that. You know, this should be cosmetics. That's what should be event rewards, not a new gun that's gonna, again, be in armory anyways. The attachments I also don't think should be in the event rewards, but I don't mind those as much, I feel like. But still, I'm not a fan of it. Oh, you don't want to do the green one because you have to kill Blanchard for it. I saw a couple people say that's funny. I don't mind doing it. Actually, I enjoy doing it. That's why I do the green one. What even is Aetherblade and why is everyone obsessed with it? So in Modern Warfare Zombies, there is an equipment piece called the Aetherblade, where it essentially is a throwing knife that works the same way as the Hell's Redeemer back in from Mob of the Dead, where you get it like it recharges for, you know, an infinite amount of times. You just throw it, you get it right back. It's not like the most useful thing in the world, but it's a fun weapon to use. It's a fun item, right? So that's why fans really wanted to see it thrown into Black Ops 6, and I'm glad they did. I've been saying it's a layup of a reward. It's already in Modern Warfare Zombies. You just, you know, port it over. It's not that hard. And I'm glad they did. It's just a shame that the way to get it seems to be not possible right now because of the thing not being in the game.
It feels underhanded, but hey, it works.
There we go. Bye bye, Blanchard.
This is gonna bite me in the arse.
So sorry, but it's gotta happen. After Reckoning, this is a top 3 zombies game for me for sure. Interesting. I think for me, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know for sure where I'm gonna place it, but it's definitely not top 4. It might be number 5 or 6. That's my guess. It's either gonna be 5 or 6. I can't decide for sure right now, but it's one of those 2 spots. Which, I mean, out of 12 games, that's not like horrible, right? 5 or 6. That's kind of the middle. Get away! And I actually might be doing that video in a few weeks. So obviously, I'm going to be doing the DLC 4 map ranking video. Like, I'm sure if you guys have been on this channel for a bit now, you know I've been doing these DLC map ranking videos ever since the launch of this game. And I do plan on doing like a full map ranking at some point. Wait, hold on. My YouTube just got all messed up. I hope it didn't mess up the stream. Wait, what? It did. Did it mess up the stream? Wait, are you guys still watching me right now? Am I still here? Are we all good? It says we're good. My whole like YouTube just like tweaked on me, so I thought like it cut out the thing. But as I was saying, so yeah, I think we're gonna rank every single zombies map after Black Ops 7, but I do think obviously we're gonna do the DLC 4 map ranking, like I said, but we're also gonna do a ranking of every zombies game, probably in like a week or 2, or whenever I get the chance, I guess. Because that's a video I feel like I should do now. The screen's been black for like 20 minutes. All right, Cam. Oh my god. You know, if it wasn't you who said that, I probably would have believed it.
Blanchard sure knew how to pitch a fit. I thought he'd never stop screeching.
You can't get the Aetherblade until the BO7 reveal because it spoils transit, obviously. You know what? Maybe. The green upgrade could be the best one weapon, and I wouldn't get it because you have to kill Blanchard. Bro, I enjoy doing that.
You'll get used to it.
It's the best part of this map. Tomb's boss fight feels like a BO3 boss fight. It's basically shooting at a thing, but mostly it's dodging zombies. I like the Tomb boss fight. Like, that's like one of my hottest Black Ops 6 takes when it comes to like actually defending the game, because I feel like I'm always hating on it. I think the Tomb has a good boss fight. It's not like the best in the game, but it's good. I like that it's hard. Like, it's actually like a challenging ass boss fight. Like, you know what I mean? Watch the Season 6 perk be in event 3 weeks after launch. Yeah, and 3 weeks after Season 6's launch is basically going to be like a week before Black Ops 7 comes out, too. That's the funny part. I'm excited for Season 6, though, because I feel like Season 6's for Call of Duties have been, like, really good the past few years. Not necessarily in terms of the content, but, like, there's always something about the game that is just so good during that time. Usually it's in relation to, obviously, the Haunting, right? The whole Haunting updates they do. They're always just so much fun. I don't know. Like, I love the drive-through map they added last year. They didn't really do anything for zombies last year. That kind of sucked. But then DMZ Haunting event and MW2 was really cool. I don't think Vanguard did anything that cool, but Black Ops Cold War had a fun Haunting event. Modern Warfare 2019 had a good, like, they usually do some fun, like, Haunting events. So I'm kind of excited for it. Hope it's something good. I still don't know why. Like, honestly, I'm having trouble realizing what I don't like about this Wonder Weapon. I don't know. I don't hate, like, I don't hate it as much as I did when I first played this map. Like, my first impressions review, I was harsh to this weapon, man. I was like, this is one of the worst Wonder Weapons. It's not that bad. It's just, I don't even think it's bad. I never really thought it was bad. I just think, like, it was so underwhelming.
That's what happens when you bring teeth and claws to. I've had enough of your binary.
I do think that Wonder Weapons should get, like, really wild, though, in terms of, like, the mechanics behind them. Like, we need some really unique mechanics for Wonder Weapons. I think that's something I think Black Ops 7 really needs to dive into. Which, I have tons of ideas for unique Wonder Weapons, which I don't know if I'm ever going to share it. I keep saying this, but I have a 63-page Google Docs document just giving zombies ideas for, like, the ideal zombies game, I guess, is what I was, like, trying to do. And I just wrote a bunch of ideas, whether it's like maps, Wonder Weapons, special enemies, boss fights, Easter eggs, like all sorts of ideas. I might share it someday. I don't know when it's, like, you know, complete, but I had some ideas there that I think I was cooking with. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, what are we doing? Let's go get the brain, the dome. Bro enjoys killing Blanchard in a non-hostile way. Where was I going? The brain, that's in quantum. Quantum computing. Dude, I'm literally running in circles. That's just, you just know I don't know this map that well. I'm running in fucking circles. I like that, though. I like a confusing map. That's a hot take. Like, people don't like Voyage for its confusing layout. I love that shit. I love a map that takes me 8 years to fully learn it. That's what I fucking need from zombies again. Oh, I need it. But then you got people like, I need zombies to be fully understandable within 3 hours of playing the map for the first time. There's actually people who say that shit. I don't get it. But no, look. Let me be fair, though. There are people who are only going to ever play zombies for like 5 hours and they're never going to touch it again. And I do think they should be able to play the game and have fun with it even for that little bit of time, which is why I think the game should always have those options available. Have a survival mode where it's like bonus little maps that are just meant to be kind of for fun and that kind of stuff. I don't see any issue with them doing that, but like, don't affect the main maps though. Like, we should still have maps that are fucking rough and like, you know, complex as shit. I want that back. And don't get me wrong, they've taken some strides to do that in this game. There's a couple of things that are a little more complex than this game's usually been, or than like Cold War was, I guess. Android assembly. You enjoyed killing Blanchard. You like Halloween 2. Which Halloween 2 are we talking about? Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, or are we talking about the original Halloween 2? I'm assuming you're talking about Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Because hell yes, I do. Don't most people like Tagato? And I feel like that's not even a hot take anymore. That's like a cold take nowadays. That's an ice cold take.
Snug as a bug in a rug.
Black Ops 7 potentially having an 8-person crew is worrying since Modern Zombies writers cannot handle all that. I guess we'll see. I'm honestly not concerned with the story at all at this point because I'm not playing zombies for the story. This is a hot take. I don't think Zombies has ever had like a great story. It's always been so messy. Now, don't get me wrong. I think some of the stuff they've been doing in Black Ops 6 has definitely been like some of the worst, would say when it comes to like writing. But I don't think it's ever been like, you know, prestige writing. It's always been kind of, and I think it's kind of its charm that it's always been kind of messy. You know, that's kind of just what I like about it. Like, I like how ridiculously insane it is. But do I think it should still have good writing? Obviously, yes. I'm not saying it should have purposefully bad writing. But I feel like part of, like, I don't know. I just like them doing crazy shit because I feel like if they get too focused on story, they start to restrict themselves of what they can do. And I don't want them to ever restrict themselves. I want the maps and the ideas to be created first and then write the story around those ideas. That's what I want them to do. I do not want them to do maps that make sense for the story. I want them to do crazy maps and then make the story make sense with those maps because that's what Zombies began as and that's what it should stay as in my opinion. That's just what I prefer. Like if they need a amusement park map in Black Ops 7 for some reason, I don't give a shit what the reason is. Come up with the reason. You know what I mean? What am I doing? I'm running in a circle now. We just did the brain. Oh, we got to go up. Well, let's go down first. We share it? I'll probably share it someday. When it's done, when it's complete, when it's finished. Getting 2 maps back to back with really unique layouts should be cool, assuming it isn't just a straight up transit. I think it's gonna be very similar in the layout, but it's gonna be like, well, to transit, obviously, not to. I'm assuming you mean like this map to that map is gonna be very different layouts. I'm assuming it's gonna be kind of similar to transit, but like some new areas, new points of interest, stuff like that. It's gonna be a reimagining. Like it's not gonna be like people are calling it a transit remaster. It's not a remaster. They would never remaster one of the most hated maps of all time as the launch map for the game. That's just not gonna happen. Because it is one of the most hated maps. People try to act like it wasn't. No, it was. You can't. Oh shit. Like people have nostalgia for it, but that doesn't mean they didn't hate it at the same time. I have nostalgia for things I hate too. That's just life. I don't know. Just writing down the dates. I'm not good at memorizing those, so I always write them down. Season of the Witch is underrated. I agree. I think Season of the Witch is one of the better Halloween movies, which is definitely a hot take. Tiger Totem is the only map I don't know that much about, not including AW or World 2. Well, you gotta look into it more, because honestly, I think it's pretty good. I think it's got some of the most side Easter eggs of any map, actually. It's kind of filled with side Easter eggs.
Doctor, not a hacker.
Oh wait, I didn't look at this yet. 212, okay. So our number is 1342. Okie dokie. 1, 3, 4. I don't even know like what order you have to do these steps in. I just kind of do them and just hope I'm going in the right order.
Hats off to me, and heads off to you.
I feel like BO6 really grew your channel more than any other COD. Oh, for sure, yeah. I've never seen this level of growth this quick. Especially like pre-launch BO6, like the hype was insane. And I'm hoping BO7 is the same way. We haven't really gotten to like the full, you know, hype of this game yet because we haven't gotten the full reveal yet. But once we get that, hopefully, you know, I'm gonna have a lot of videos coming out. So it's hard. It really is hard though, because I'm managing this channel and my other movie channel, which has been very difficult managing those 2 channels. Or I guess these 2 channels. I have a 3rd channel too, but I don't really do much with it. But I'm hoping to do a lot this year, so definitely keep on the lookout for it. Let's go get the head. Might as well do that now. Ow! I just got trampled. Probably pack a bunch of this gun too. But yeah, we're gonna have a couple of BO7 related videos in the next week. I'm gonna do a... I was thinking if I should do this after the reveal or before, but I'm gonna do it before. It makes more sense to do it before. It's gonna be a Black Ops 7 multiplayer wishlist video, and then I'm also gonna do a Black Ops 7 zombies wishlist video where I'm literally gonna talk about every single little thing I want. And I'm sure most of you already know what I want out of these games because I've yapped about it in all these streams and talked about it in videos and stuff. But I'm gonna do it in like a full like organized video, like literally every single little point I can think of that I want from the multiplayer and zombies. So we'll definitely be doing that soon. The ranking of the DLC 4 is gonna come soon as well. I'm waiting for that though, and I'll tell you why I don't want to do that video yet is because I want to beat the Descent Easter egg again before I do it, because I have not done that Easter egg in a long time, and I really want to give Descent credit if I actually like that Easter egg or not. I don't know if I'm going to do that on stream though, but we'll see. I have to redo that Easter egg. I know it's a tough Easter egg, so it might not happen right away. But I want to do that. I also want to redo Moon's Easter egg, because Moon's a DLC 4 map. You guys are not going to like my opinions on Moon, I'll just tell you that. I'm gonna get hate for... I'm like preparing for the hate on that one. I'm honestly, you know, I'll say it now. You guys here can know ahead of time. I might be ranking Moon as the worst DLC 4 map. I'm not even kidding. I'm just, I don't know for sure yet. We'll see. We'll see. But it might be ranked kind of low. Where the hell is this head? There it is.
Sad way to end a scientific career. Brought down to Earth with a splash.
Why did I pick it up? I could have just...
I don't want to spoil the video though, so I'm just letting you know that I might be putting Moon in last though. I gotta warm you guys up to it, you know? Gotta warm you up to it. I want to learn about Zombie Story, but all the videos are in chronological order, and I want to know everything that we learned from Noct till now. Oh, that is interesting. That actually could be a really cool video for someone to do, like, not doing it in chronological order, but rather doing it in the order at which we learned everything. That would be pretty cool. Someone tell Gaming Revolution to do that. That's a lot of information, though. Like, having to go back and find all that.
Sending incendiary. I grew up in England. It was
Boom.
always pissing down.
The head is not ready yet, right?
Good news. He does not seem to be drowned.
Can you leave the head there? I think you can leave it there, right? For as long as you need. There's only one map I launched for BO7 and we get a bonus map for Season 6. I would be so confused. Yeah, that would be weird. You're right. It depends what the bonus map is, though, obviously, but you would think, why not just release that for BO7 then?
Unstoppable.
I don't know.
Weaver when he was a CIA. It's a surprise going away party. We won't miss you.
Okay, let's do this step in here. Do you think they'll show zombies this week at the reveal? Oh yes, for sure. If you guys remember the BO6 reveal event that was in June of last year, remember they showed campaign, multiplayer, and then a tiny bit of zombies. I think it's gonna be that. They're gonna have a little tease, like a 30-second clip of zombies just being like, we got zombies content, we got transit, etc. And that's about it. And then they'll say full zombies reveal is gonna be in September. Like, they're not gonna do the full zombies reveal right away, but they'll probably say it's coming later. Possibly. There is a chance that they could just say, screw it, let's just do a full zombies reveal alongside the multiplayer and campaign reveals too. I don't see that happening though, but it is possible. I don't know. I think it's more likely it's just like the I think it's more likely that it's just like the Black Ops 6 reveal. What's one thing from Exozombies you would want in Black Ops 7? Well, that's a good question. Even though I don't like Exozombies, there are positives about it for sure. I loved a lot of the power-ups of that game. Like, they have a lot of unique power-ups that were really cool. Like, there was the free fire one, you could just unlimited ammo. There was the explosive touch one that I thought was cool. There was one that activated all the traps on the map,
There we are.
which was also pretty cool. There's a lot of just cool ones in that game. Another thing that I liked about Exo-Zombies that I wouldn't mind seeing again is the Plinko board from Carrier. It's just on that map, but I love that damn Plinko board, man. The fact that you can like throw grenades in it and get all these like, you know, extra point rewards, like little things like that are what maps need more of. And I mean, I'm not saying we need the Plinko board exactly back, but it was just a cool little thing. Anything else from Exo-Zombies? I don't really know. Not really like anything specific. Exosuits, advanced movement, right? I mean, they're not going to do that unless the game has got advanced movement probably, but I think that'd be pretty cool. Like, even if it's just like a ability or something.
Tendrils popping out.
Away, you idiots. Screw shit up
Like a special, man, like, that could be like, honestly, like a score streak. You just call it in and it just gives you like advanced movement for like 30 seconds or something. I don't know. That'd be pretty cool. Adios mio. Moon is trash. I don't care. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Moon. I've literally never been a fan of it. I just don't find it to be all that enjoyable. Ouch. What's up, the real Bars RPG? How you doing? Shang to Diarize should have killed zombies. Yeah, that is one of the worst runs for sure. I mean, I actually like Shang, but it's not like that amazing of a map. But yeah, like that Moon to like Diarize period was pretty rough. What do you guys, actually, that's a fun conversation. What are your guys' like favorite run of zombie maps, like consistent run of zombie maps? And what is your least favorite run of zombie maps? And what I mean by that is like maps in a row that were just like so good after one another, and then on the flip side, maps that were so bad after one another. Because Shang to Diarize, I would say maybe Moon to Diarize for me is one of the worst for sure. I would say one of the best is very obviously Shadows of Evil to honestly like Shaolin Shuffle. I'm a big fan of Spaceland Rave and Shaolin Shuffle. That BO3 to Infinite Warfare run is godly. Like that is fucking masterpiece of stuff. I just realized my camera is off centered. I don't know why that bothers me. It just does. Yeah, Mob to Garad Crody. So here's the thing with Mob to Garad Crody, you have to act like Exo-Zombies doesn't exist for that to work, which is fine. You can do that. I'm allowing you to break the rules. But yeah, obviously, if you count Exo-Zombies, then that doesn't really work. But if you don't count Exo-Zombies, then yes, Mob to... Honestly, if you count that, I would say Mob of the Dead to Shaolin Shuffle. Because, yeah, to be honest, I think Revelations and then those Infinite Warfare maps are all great. Like, I actually like Revelations. So... that is a solid run. BO7 should just have farm, bus depot, and town again. Yeah, they really should do those as survival maps. I'd be surprised if they didn't. Would really surprised if they didn't. Yeah, they definitely got to add those survival maps for sure. My prediction for your list was 9 Descent, 8 Moon, 7 Beasts from Beyond, 6 Forsaken, 5 Reckoning, 4 Tiger Totem, 3 The Frozen Dawn, 2 Revelations, 1 Origins. I don't know if that's going to be my list or not. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you. You might be close. We'll see. We'll see. Who knows? It's ready if you stay near it and zombies start counting as kills. Oh, you don't have to hold it to get the kills. Yeah, okay, I see. I forgot you don't need to get... you don't have to hold it to get the kills. Get him! Oh, he's making noises. Ow! Gotta go this way. Is this reveal event like really long or a normal trailer? I think it's gonna be. It's part of Gamescom. I think it's gonna be like a whole like. I'm gonna guess like 40 minutes is my guess. I don't know for sure. Maybe 30 minutes. 40 seems a bit long. How do you feel about Uber Klaus now? I just finished dying to 3 of them and actually crashed out. I like him. I think he's one of my favorite bosses in this game. Probably my favorite boss in this game. Now, I don't think he's like as good as some of like the best bosses of all time, but he's pretty good. He can be annoying though in the later rounds. I agree. I think it really depends though. The best run is Mob of the Dead to Alpha Omega, and the worst is Noct to Call of the Dead. Damn. I mean, Mob to Alpha Omega, I don't even like necessarily disagree, because like I really look back at, oh shit, I really look back at that run of zombies, and I don't actually think there's that many maps in there that I dislike. Like, let me think. I mean, obviously Exo Zombies is different, like again, get that out of there. Then you go to Infinite Warfare. I feel like I like every map in that game except for Beast from Beyond, but even then I don't hate Beast from Beyond as much as others do. I'm kind of just like, eh. What else was I saying? World War II. The Darkest Shore I don't love, but I don't hate. And then Torture Path I used to hate, now I don't really hate that much anymore. And then what else is there? Yeah, I mean, BO4, I don't really hate any maps in that game. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, that run is pretty good. And then Noct to Call of the Dead. I mean, it's hard to diss some of those earlier maps like that. I mean, I love Call of the Dead. Personally, it's one of my favorite maps. Kino and 5, I don't really care about. Ascension's good, but, I mean, it's older maps, so it's hard to rank, I guess. World of War is really hard to rank because they're really old. So, I don't know. The camera isn't even facing towards you. We're seeing your wall right now. Man, you are the troll of the century. Troll of the century. You might have been right though. Who knows? Who knows? I should do an April Fool's stream where it's my dog playing a game instead. That was the funniest thing I ever saw. I don't think I saw my tweet about it like a year ago, where someone was streaming Black Ops 6's beta, and they had their dog playing. I was laughing so fucking hard. Like, it was literally just like a dog sitting like this with a headset on, and like the person was still playing the game, so they were trying to make it look like the dog was playing. I thought it was so funny. I think for me, IWZ and BO4 would count too. I mean, yeah, like I said, most of those games, I think BO3 to BO4 is my favorite like era of zombies, obviously, so most of that I love a lot. There isn't much in there that I don't like. You should play zombies in third person for one stream and see how you like it. You know what? Let's do it right now. I've done it before, and I think it's fun. You know, I don't prefer it, obviously, but I think it's interesting. It's one of those things they added to this game that, like, ultimately I don't really use all that much, but I don't mind it. Like, it's fine. I think it's a cool little feature. I would be totally fine if they never did it again, but I'm fine with it being there too. I don't know. Like, it's not really like a huge piece of innovation for me, but it is cool. Because I can see why someone would want to do this, obviously, for the sake of seeing your own skin. You doing Richtofen? You know what? Maybe that's what we're going to do, because originally I was thinking maybe we should try doing the round 100 thing, but I don't have the time for that tonight, so maybe we'll just do Richtofen's side of the Easter egg. We just got to get Klaus. That's all we got to do. I think we'll try Richtofen's side. I'm probably going to fail it. We'll try it anyways. Why the hell not? Just for fun. I know there's like a specific loadout of perks and like weapons that you kind of like, if you're not using them, you're going to get cooked, so. But fuck it. I live to get cooked. You know what I mean?
Can't be stingy when dispensing lethal force. I'm sure you understand.
All right, Klaus is done. Ow! I hate those little shock charge thingies. Doppelgasts make no sense on this map. Yeah, I kind of wish they weren't there. They spawn in really often. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know if I wanted to see something like instead of them. I do find it funny though, because like, remember everyone was complaining about the Manglers in this game? But then they proceeded to turn the Doppelgasts into the next Manglers. So like, what was the point, you know? I think honestly it would have made more sense to bring back the Manglers on this map instead of the Doppelgasts. Because Manglers are only on 2 maps in this game, right? I mean, that was already too much for me, let's be honest, but I mean, they're only on those 2 maps, whereas, well, okay, you could say they're on this map in that one little Easter egg step, but they're not like a core thing, obviously. A core enemy. Die. But yeah, Doppelgasts are on 4 maps then, right?
Must be that flow state Carver told me about.
So yeah, it would have made more sense to have Manglers instead. For my runs, if there's just water in it, it works. But I'm not sure. I just see it set at the start of the game and come back. Yeah, you could do the water thing whenever it should stay. Unless you save and quit, I think. Come on, boss. Finish your shit. The fact that Uberklaus knocks you out of a Mangler injection just makes this the most fun high riding map. Yeah, I like how much they've nerfed some of the score streaks. But you know what I realized? Because of the fact that Chopper Gunner is not really usable in a lot of locations on this map, why is it even in the map? I feel like they should have just removed it from the map entirely. Like, why not? You know, back to the conversation of map unique things, like, maybe some maps just shouldn't have Chopper Gunners, and this could have been that map, but it's already not useful, so it is... I do like that they made it not useful on this map.
We should proceed to Dark Entity containment. It might be fun.
Definitely not useful for the Easter egg, or the boss fight. Oh man, World War II Zombies made me rage like no other COD Zombies game. The Easter eggs were brutal. Yeah, me too. But that's what I like about it though. Like, it's a hot take for sure. I know a lot of people don't like being frustrated when playing zombies. I like it though. As if it's good frustration. If it's frustration in a way that like you feel like you can learn from, you know what I mean? Then I like it. Come on, Klaus.
Enter zone A and kill no kills anymore. They don't strike them like that anymore.
Oh yeah, the Aetherblade hunt, yeah, it's kind of cooked. So we're just playing to do the Easter egg now, because apparently they just found out that you do need Mr. Peak Specialist or field upgrade to do it, so we're gonna have to wait a week to do it, unfortunately. What are you gonna do and even play in 2027, the no zombies year? I mean, this might be like copium as hell, but I still have faith. Why would they give me melee mock? I hate that they can give you perks you already have. Give me a perk I don't already have. Come on. I have, maybe it's faith I shouldn't have, but I kind of have faith that Sledgehammer actually is going to do zombies in 2027, because I know the leak said they weren't. Things can change. They can always change. I just don't believe that they just wouldn't. I don't see it. Like, zombies is by far the most popular third mode. It just is. There's never been another third mode in Call of Duty that has even closely lived up to the popularity of zombies. I don't see why they wouldn't say, okay, yeah, we should probably do zombies too. I don't see it. So I think they're going to do it, even if it's something... Hell, even if it turns out to be not that good, I think they're still going to do it. And I hope they do it. Really do. Sledgehammer, not Treyarch. I hope Sledgehammer does it for their own game in 2027. If they don't, though, it's not the end of the world. I mean, I'll just play other games or just play older zombies content, I guess. What was I coming here to do? I'll get the DNA thing. Give me that DNA.
Keep them safe. They are my last hope of bringing back Mary and Samuel.
Easy enough.
Strauss counter. Oh, shit.
I might eat those
Forgot we can't hold both at the same time. I don't need the Strauss counter anymore, though, so it doesn't really matter. So do you need the wonder weapon for this step? I don't, because I don't know if you have to actually shoot it before you grab it. I guess I could test that out. It's probably just easier to shoot it first, right? Kind of like stop it in place. I'm gonna test it right now. Oh yeah, you don't need it. Okay, well that's weird. I'm glad you don't need it, but just wanted to test it. I have 100 hours in IW Zombies alone in just April this year. Damn! I mean, it's a go-to game, so I don't blame you. Look back, Black Ops 4 Zombies was solid, lots of things to like.
nice.
I think it was a really solid game.
nice, but
My
it's
only issues with
nothing.
Black Ops 4 are some of the mechanics are not very good. Like, I don't like the perk system, I don't like the point system, like those are like the main things. Most of the other mechanics aren't that bad though. Like, I actually prefer most of those mechanics over what we have now. But it's still like, yeah, I wish they had the classic point system, and I wish they had the classic perk system and stuff, like, obviously. But I do think the game is much better than people give it credit for. Like, the maps are phenomenal. Karma for making fun of you drinking tea. I was just given tea to drink since I'm sick. Oh, that's not good. Well, I hope you feel better. You know what I realized though? I feel like I'm sick a lot. I shouldn't be getting sick that often. Oh, I feel like every other month I'm sick these days. It's always like a very minute sickness though, like a little cold, but it's like, come on now. Where's the ether thing in here? I don't remember. I remember what it is out here though, so I'm just gonna go this way. Any news on what the mechanics are leaning towards in BO7? There is no news. I asked Ghost of Hope today, the guy who's been leaking a lot of stuff. He says he has no idea. He doesn't know yet. So we might not find out for a bit. I mean, I don't know if they're going to talk about any mechanics in the Black Ops 7 reveal. I have no clue if they're going to mention stuff like that. Because looking back at the Black Ops 6 reveal, I don't think they didn't say anything about mechanics for zombies, right? They just kind of said, oh, they confirmed Golagums are returning. They didn't like specifically say it, but they showed a little bit of Terminus. Like, they didn't really go too in depth with it, you know what I mean? So I don't know if it's going to be that again, or if they're actually going to give more information. I hope we find out, because I need to know. Like, I want to know about the point system more than anything, because I feel like, honestly, and I wish more people would talk about it, because I feel like, you know, the more people will talk about it, the more likely it is to change. But when Black Ops 6 first came out, I do remember that being the main criticism people were giving. A lot of people were mentioning it. They were like, you know, I'm enjoying Black Ops 6, but this point system sucks. And a lot of people kept saying it. Not everyone, obviously. I know people like it. Some people like it, but a lot of people were saying that it was like their biggest issue with the game. I think it was a big issue in Cold War as well, but, you know, maybe it's felt more prominent in this game because there was less other problems to focus on, you know, so you can kind of dial into just the one issue that you have. Extinction V2 would be kind of gas. I wouldn't mind that. Like, I would take that over Spec Ops any day of the week, but preferably I want zombies. I'm a sucker for zombies. Like, I can't help it, you know? That is what I care about more than anything. That is my bread and butter. I want more zombies content, and I want zombies content from the other developers too. And honestly, going 2 full years without zombies kind of sounds like it would suck ass. I'm gonna be honest. That would really suck ass. We have never gone 2 full years without zombies content. It's just never happened. Ever since it was first created. So, any other potential Easter eggs? I think there's an Easter egg involving a basketball that they haven't solved yet. But I don't think there's anything else than that. There's a free Casimir quest that they're trying to figure out. And something about mushroom hallucinations, I think. But I think that's it. So. My favorite run of zombies was all of BO2. I was 8 years old. I didn't know Transit and Die Rise were bad maps. Even now, I don't hate Die Rise, but I played zombies every day during BO2, but not during BO3. Yeah, I never really hated Die Rise, to be honest. Even now, I kind of think Die Rise is okay. But it's definitely, like, really weak compared to the other BO2 maps. So. Okay, we got... Oh, shit! I forgot about this step. Oh shit! Just heard something down the grapevine. I fucking love those grapevine tweets. They're so funny. Like every time I see someone post it, I think it's the funniest thing ever. Oh, I kind of like this step here. Actually, by the way, I'm gonna mention this now because there are 2 videos I had planned that I unfortunately just never got the time to do. I wanted to do this year, but I might have to wait till BO7's out. I wanted to do a video ranking every Easter egg step ever. I wanted to. I just got behind on it, so I just wasn't able to do it. But I still want to make that video, by the way. And then there's also ranking every side Easter egg, which is going to be a nightmare to do as well. But I want to do it. I think it'll be fun. It's something no one's ever done before, so it could bang. If bro likes Halloween 2, he probably also likes Friday the 13th Part 8 and Seed of Chucky. I think Friday the 13th Part 8, that's Jason Takes Manhattan, right? It's not good. I don't see any positives in that movie. Seed of Chucky though, I can get some like it's a funny movie. Like it's not great, but I enjoy watching it because it's so stupid and it kind of is funny in that sense, you know. So I don't mind Seed of Chucky, but it's not great. I'm not gonna sit here acting like it's a great film or anything. I might grab some Gobblegums. What do I even have in here? Killjoy? Yeah, let's take it. We're gonna need that for the Ricky Doo Doo Easter egg. Ricky Don Diddley. I'm gonna do the Aetherella side quest. Why the hell not? Spray! No! No! Oh my god, I hate this game. I hate it. I hate when you accidentally emote. Why can't you cancel it? Why? Oh my god. I honestly think it's just gonna be showing a trailer, showing off new stuff in multiplayer, maybe the first campaign mission, and a zombies teaser. That's exactly how it's been since Cold War. Well, yeah, I think it's gonna be like, yeah, new campaign trailer, some like multiplayer stuff, like just like if there's any new features they want to talk about, you know what I mean? Like if they want to talk about any new thing they're doing in the game, they'll kind of talk about that probably. And then, like I said, zombies will probably get like a short little teaser. Nothing crazy.
Pardon me while I slip into something more invisible.
Okay, let's spray this.
Finishing touches and hello.
Boom.
Who are you supposed to be?
Ow. Ow. Has anyone found out what the fire extinguishers are for? I'm not really sure, actually. I don't think so. They might just be like a visual effect thing.
Please return all trays and tables to an upright position.
Oh god. Get away! Oh no! Stop knocking me down. I never really cared that much about the point system. I think like that's totally fair if you don't. But I think for me, the reason why it's so important, I could talk about this for hours, but it's probably like I beat the dead horse with it sometimes. I talk about it all the time. I think I started noticing how much it affects in zombies over time. Like I didn't really notice it at first, to be honest. But the more I thought about it, the more I'm like, oh, it really does affect that much. And for me, it's a couple things. There's the strategies, like the way you go about the early rounds changes a lot with the classic point system. It's less repetitive in my opinion, and I prefer that. I also think that the I'm gonna pop the double points. I also think that the variety in weapons, you're better reasons to use a variety of weapons, especially mid-match, like mix and matching between them. I prefer that. I prefer the skill gap it brings. There's definitely a higher skill gap when you introduce a system like that. It's more satisfying, even just like shooting into a horde and getting all those points. It's just so satisfying.
That's not even the
Oh, it lets you switch between weapons more effectively, you know. which, like I said, I kind of miss. I'm not gonna get Aetherel yet because I want to see if you can bring her into the boss fight. I have no clue if you can. I just want to get tier 3 and then we'll head to the boss. Definitely gonna get a death machine as well.
Wow.
Boom. What is Bricktoff week 2, by the way? Does anyone know? Do you have high hopes for BO7 zombies? It really depends. If they go in a more classic direction with the mechanics, then yes. If they don't, then not really. That's really what it depends on for me, honestly. It's just, are they going to do that with the mechanics or not? They don't have to go all the way with it, obviously. They don't have to change literally everything, but like, there needs to be a push towards something more classic. If it's just a copy and pasted BO6's mechanics, honestly, it's kind of like, I'm going to have fun with the game because I have fun with this game. But I'm gonna be so disappointed. It's not even funny. It's gonna be like, you know, it's gonna be a huge hit to my excitement, I would say. I think crowd freeze. Okay. I can at least appreciate Seed because Don always stuck to his idea and the Chucky franchise. Plus, it was pretty funny. Yeah, that's what I say. Like, it was funny. Like, I had fun with it. You know, it's stupid, but it was fun. The two pieces. We're gonna get cooked in this boss, by the way. Like, I'm not doing it this time for sure. I need the proper setup, I feel like. And I heard it's like without gobblegums, it's just not happening. I mean, I guess I got insta kill, but that's not enough at this point. We're gonna try though, because that's what we do. We try, and we're using the shotgun. This is like the worst weapon to use for it, so. But fuck it. Fuck it, dude. Fuck it. Might be crazy to say, but modern point system makes more sense in older games than these. The where perks go up in price and it takes 50k to fully pack your gun. Yeah, that's true. It like the amount of things to spend your points on, like, I don't know. It'd be a lot more fun if you could earn them with the classic system. That's all I'm saying. I will take a compromise at this point, but I need something classic. I need it. I need it. The ones who love season 2 should end with Rick in pure darkness, and then a voice says, "Let me tell you something," and then end credits. I don't even think they're gonna do a season 2. Really hope the Aetherblade Easter egg isn't just getting the key and using Mr. Peaks to open it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there better be more to it, because I feel like that's such a weirdly short Easter egg quest. And too easy for a reward like that. Like, remember the Blood of the Dead, you know, Golden Scalpel quest? Like, it was a whole intricate thing. It took so long. I prefer that shit. And somebody asked me, they're like, why would you prefer it to be longer? It's going to be harder to do. And it's a simple reason. It's like, I think an Easter egg gets kind of stale and it loses its value when it's so easy to obtain. You know what I mean? Part of something's value is how difficult it is to achieve. That is the whole point of value. You know, it's like people saying, like, don't say yes to everything, because then people are gonna take advantage of the fact that you say yes to everything. Like, it's kind of like that. It's like you gotta, like, you know, gotta show that you're tough and, like, you know, push back a little bit. People like that more, generally. I mean, they take advantage of it less, but that's a weird analogy. But you know what I mean. Like, if there's a quest that's so easy that I do it every game, it does lose its value. It's less interesting. But a quest that's so hard that you're gonna do it like maybe once every like 10 times you play, now it has value. When you do it, it's gonna be really exciting and rewarding, because it's like, holy shit, like, this is something I don't do that often. It's not gonna get stale as quick. That's the whole point, you know? That's why I like hard quests. Like, I love Easter eggs where when I load it up, I'm not certain I'm gonna beat it. Which is why I like the Richtofen boss fight in this game. I'm not certain I'm gonna beat this. I'm actually pretty certain I'm not gonna beat it. And I like that. I like the fact that I'm gonna struggle getting into it. I don't like the fact that there's no unique reward for it compared to the Sam one, but it's still cool, you know, it's hard. Now, obviously, it has to be hard in a good way, again, which I don't know. I've done this boss fight once. I'm not really sure if it's hard in a good way. I'll see. But, I don't know. Only thing I missed about the old point system was the constant points animation in the bottom left and not in the middle of the screen. Exactly. I wish they could have added that to this game, even though this doesn't have the classic point system. At least let me add the point pop-up thing on the bottom of the screen. Why does it have to be in the middle of the screen or nowhere? Because I'm not putting it in the middle of the screen. I'm not doing that. So what ends up happening is it just goes nowhere. I think I'm about ready for this boss. I just want to maybe get this to tier 3. He's weak to killing his family. AMR sniper cooks the sand boss fight. Yeah, I've heard about the AMR is like really, really good. But I'm not using it this game, so. That nuke was underground. Did you guys see that? I'm excited to see Spider-Man 2 in theaters next month. I didn't know that was come back to theaters, is it? What are the perks I really need? PhD, Elemental Pop. You know, fuck it. I'm getting Vulture's Aid too. I don't really need Death Perception though, right? That's like the one I don't need. I don't remember what Death Perception even does. That's how much I don't care about it. I know what it does, but like I don't know if like there's like specific things that it does. You know, there's like extra things. I don't remember them. I guess it depends on your augments, obviously. Yeah, we're gonna take a little bit longer before we go to the boss for sure. I want to get tier 3 on this. So the blade, you have to do 3 paintings, Easter egg, get the key, use Mr. Peaks, HVT lockdown, fight done. Did they confirm that those are the steps? Let me see. Fucking Zone he posted it.
Yo,
He posted the guide before it's actually officially out.
Of the Reckoning. To obtain the Aetherblade, the only thing you're going to require is the Mr. Peaks field upgrade. From there, the first step is to collect 3 paintings around the map. The first one is by the entrance to the Klaus factory.
How do they get the Mr. Peaks field upgrade in game though?
Pack-a-Punch. And the final one is behind the door from the Pack-a-Punch portal to spawn. From here, take all 3 paintings and place them on the wall here, inside of the suite. Now that you have done that, head into the director's office
and
just
use
the
paintings.
Mr. Peaks in front of this painting. Mr. Peaks will reveal a safe, and to open this safe, we're going to need an RCXD.
Oh yeah, it's literally just that. Are you kidding me?
Detonate it on this crystal. A
I don't like that at
effect
all.
will rise up from the ground, and it will spawn a bunch of crystals which we need to break. This will start a small boss fight with a high value target disciple. And
it's got a small boss fight.
The Aetherblade
Not
will
really
be
a boss fight,
within
but
the safe for you to obtain. If you like no time wasting guide, subscribe for more, and
I
I'll
don't
see you
like
guys
that at all.
in the next one.
I don't know how they got it, but Shorbs, thank you so much for the $2 donation. I really appreciate that. Your thoughts on Reckoning? I love it. 8.5 out of 10 in my opinion. I think for me, it's probably like either 7.5 or like 8 out of 10. Which, I mean, is pretty much where I've ranked like every BO6 map. I feel like they're all kind of the same for me, bro. They're like good, but they're not great. You know what I mean? They're kind of like in that middle ground. With, like, they're fun. I like it, you know? But none of them reached that like 9 out of 10, I feel like. I do like the Reckoning, though. I think it's a fun map so far. Definitely got some problems, though, but it's good.
Serves you right for killing me when you have the chance.
I'm just kind of pissed that that Easter egg is so easy though. Like, it makes it so not special. Like, getting the Aetherblade should be like a special like, at least like the golden armor was like pretty difficult, so it was like, okay, like, you know, you can still get it pretty easily as long as you get mutant injections, but like if you don't have mutant injections, like, it's pretty hard. This just seems like the easiest fucking thing in the world. I don't know. I feel like the power upgrade is what drains people. In old CODs, weapons usually fall off around around 10, but it was only one pack for 5k. Now it's 50k, and I'll salvage, more grind, same result. Oh yeah, that's fair. I don't mind the extra pap stuff. Like I'm fine with that. I just, yeah, it really just is the points. Like I just wish they were earnable in the old point system way. Don't forget to restore your tactical slot. Oh yeah, I'll probably get Casimir's maybe. I don't know. Should we get Casimir's? Yeah, we'll get a Casimir. Fuck it.
All stations prepare for reduced gravity conditions. Stay on food and use objects.
Starting pistol is not fun to use without classic point system. Exactly. You can't do one without the other, I feel like. Well, you could, but it just wouldn't be as good. Notice how the Wonder Fizz UI is missing 5 spots. Is it missing 5 spots? Oh, like the menu UI, you're saying. Hey, maybe there'll be... I don't think it really means anything, but... I mean, I'm sure we probably will get a couple more new perks in BO7. I always get every perk for boss fight because if you lose Dying Wish, you have a guarantee to get quick back. Or if you lose a Death Wish. If you lose a Death Wish. What is a Death Wish? Is that an augment? I don't know what it is. Or did you mean Dying Wish? Oh, I think he meant Dying Wish, right? Do you think you will be 60 years old booting up the Rising Drop? I think I'll probably revisit it every now and then. The same way, like, I'm sure older people nowadays will revisit older movies that they watch in their... I mean, I know so many people, they're like, oh yeah, I revisit this classic movie that I used to love as a kid. I think it's kind of the same way. Like, movies and games are very synonymous. I think it's gonna be really interesting to see, actually, because a lot of people who are older now, they didn't really grow up with video games, at least not in the sense of the way they are today, you know? Some people get into them later in their life, that's fine, but like a lot of people don't. But all of us, I don't think we're just gonna suddenly drop video games. Like I don't think it's gonna happen. Some people do. Most people, I just don't think it's gonna happen. I think a lot of us will continue to play games even into our 60s, which is gonna be interesting. Playing fucking BO3 in 2067, I don't know. If I had to rank BO6 maps, it'd go Reckoning, Tomb, I'm crazy, I know. Reckoning, Tomb, Terminus, Citadel, Liberty Falls. From like best to worst. For me, I'd probably say, I think Citadel's still my favorite, and then Shattered Veil, and then maybe... I feel like Terminus and Reckoning are like tied for me. And then definitely the Tomb, and then Liberty Falls is last. Liberty Falls is dead last, honestly. I don't really care for Liberty Falls at all. I think it's such a bland map. It's not bad. It's definitely not bad. Just bland. Uninteresting. It's what the cool kids call slop nowadays. Oh shit.
Extra effort's always nice.
Ouch! Stop for me! Please! Now I want to go to try to get the Spork Knife and Blood. Thanks a lot, Expert. Dude, I still haven't gotten the full... Because, like, it goes Spork Knife, and then it goes, like, the Golden Scalpel or whatever. Like, there's a couple of different... Or no, Spork Knife is the last. I forget. There's like stages to it, right? I don't remember what the order was. But it's honestly, like, one of the coolest quests in Zombies, in my opinion. It's not even that useful, but it's just so cool. Like, you mean to tell me I can go on this long-ass journey to get this, like, melee weapon that honestly looks really cool, and it's like a one-hit. I want to say it's an infinite one-hit. I don't remember, though. And Dying Wish, I'm tired. You have to use stims in the boss fight? Oh, really? Those are like that's like the meta. Oh, come on. Stims is the meta. All right, let's do it then. I'll use my Casimir right now just to use it. Boom. All right, Aetherella, come with me.
may be the closest we get to being on mission together.
All right, let's do it. Stims, give me 5. Nice. We are stuffed, filled to the brim with stims. I'm tuning in late. Did you mention your thoughts on the leaks today? I actually did a video on the leaks today. I have a whole video posted. I don't know if we might have talked about it a little bit on stream though, but I do have a video posted on it though. Okay. What is an Aetherblade? It's from Modern Warfare Zombies. It's basically like the Hell's Redeemer, but in a throwing knife form. And yeah, so oh shit. So apparently they found out how to do it. It's just we can't do it now because you need the Mr. Peaks field upgrade, and that doesn't unlock till August 21st, which is really unfortunate. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? I kind of like this little side story, to be honest. It's pretty cute. It's pretty neat. Okay, let's get our death perception.
I hope this is temporary.
And let's go to boss fight.
This forever.
For some reason, every 4 months I go through I should revisit every zombie map phase. Dude, I go through that phase every other day. I ran the worst gobblegums known to man. That's all right. Fog it, man. Fog it. Reach Shadowvale, Citadel, A Reckoning, Terminus, The Tomb, Liberty Falls. Yeah, I feel like The Tomb, Liberty Falls is most people's least favorite, but I'm surprised people think Liberty Falls is better than The Tomb. That's what I don't get. Like, how?
We have no idea how Sam will react to being human. All she has.
Okay, so we're gonna help
Memories.
Sam.
Could crush her.
Richthofen locked all.
Yes.
I am indebted to you forever. You are
Let's
good,
do it.
true friends.
We're gonna get so cooked. It's not even funny.
I can escape this horrid prison.
Like, I'll just tell you now, we are not completing this.
Sam, change of plans. I'm going to murder your true friends and fry your circus.
Tomb is fun, just not a fan of the boss variety. I also think the use of the Origins music was just complete inappropriate use of it. I actually agree with that. I hated the Origins music. Didn't fit the map at all. It made no sense. There's no connections to Origins other than Ice Staff and Nostalgia. There's no, like, you know, it was weird. Yeah, I didn't think she'd be able to come to the boss with us, but that's really cool.
Edward, please stop. Can't you see your obsession has buried
I don't think it's gonna be that helpful in the boss, but who knows.
You want to live in this world?
Have you tried the turret trap upgrade quest? I actually haven't. I know how to do it, but I haven't done it.
You have always been a coward.
Oh. Gobblegums field upgrades and perks better transfer to Black Ops 7. I better not see Cold War or BO6 perks being added as post-launch content. BO4 you can add 1. The rest new. So I don't want to see field upgrades. Honestly, I want to see specialist weapons return, but like if they're gonna do those mechanics again, then yeah, obviously they should just return all of them. Very obviously, but I don't know. I want this game to feel like its own game, and I feel like returning all those systems exactly the way they were. Gobblegums, obviously, I expect to return, but I don't want them to bring all of them if they don't fit the game. You know, if something doesn't fit the game, don't bring it back. That's fine. But bring it back some of them, sure. Same thing with perks and stuff. Open more seniors, BO3 and BO4 maps will be boring because they are so simple compared to what Black Ops 10 maps are. Black Ops 10. Black Ops 10 is probably going to come out in like 2040 though. That's not even that soon.
I am the puppeteer.
Actually, no, it'll probably come out in 20 like
A servant.
36. Is she leaving me? No.
She is
Yeah, she does not last that long.
With those laser beams.
Why do people glaze Andrew Garfield swinging when Tobey Maguire's is clearly better?
A shame I don't carry
I'm one of those Andrew Garfield swinging glazers. They're both good. They're both good, but I don't know. I think I don't know. Sam Raimi does have better directing, but I think the visuals of like there's better shots with Tobey swinging, but I don't know, man. Those Amazing Spider-Man 2 swinging scenes are magical. Ow. What? Wait, do you guys see this? It was pushing me down. That was some straight blasphemy. Oh god, we're out of ammo. Where is there an ammo crate? I don't even know.
Human energy is flowing.
All right, let's do this, boys. Let's fucking do this.
I'm sorry for the pain.
Yeah, Tomb should have been more connected to Ancient Evil. I agree with that.
Solely at fault.
Ah, you're right. My true misery began the day I brought you
All right, we gotta lock in, boys. We're gonna get cooked so fast, but we gotta lock in.
Sight is a machine. Leave me this nothing.
We gotta lock the fuck in.
Break you.
As if I needed an excuse to kick.
Definitely not the best weapon use for this, but who cares? I mean, it's cooking him. I do like this one more than the sand boss fight just because of how much harder it is. Again, I just wish there was a unique reward for it though. The first stage honestly isn't that hard. It's the fucking when he gets out of the fucking jetpack shit.
You heartless bastards.
The music goes so hard. Aye. Where are the zombies? We gotta get points, bro.
Idiots should dupe you.
I do like that you can really take your time with it, though. I like boss fights that let you take your time. That's why I'm not a fan of the Legion boss fight. Never have been. I think it's kind of stupid. Bro, you're not talking to Weaver right now. You're talking to me. Shut up.
Satisfying about chain reaction.
I'm saving all my good shit for later stages because that's when it gets a lot harder. Okay, now the zombies are here.
I wonder how long before they melt and get all.
I wonder how good the Aetherblade is against him. Yeah, it's only robots in the beginning, and then later on these dudes spawn in. Oh, big boy. I don't really care about the other Uber Klaus right now, to be honest, but I know I should go for him. I don't want to waste my points right now, but I gotta do it.
That's right. You are for us now.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. I'll take out this guy first. Shit, that was a waste of my Aether Shroud. That's okay.
Consider that your final warning.
Damn! Wait, what? Did you see all that damage? No. No.
Only dead ends.
Holy shit. The amount of fucking damage he just did. Jesus. He's dive bombing. I don't like it. Dude, honestly, this is the most terrifying boss of all time. No, Mephistopheles is, but this is like probably second to most terrifying. I don't. Is it like the second hardest though? Nothing's harder than Mephistopheles, but I don't know if this is he harder than Oh shit! No, 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 no. Yeah, like what are you supposed to do? Stims. I should use a stim. You're right. Oh man, it's so fucking hard. It's so hard. I should have stemmed, you're right. I mean, it's already game over. That was a waste. That was a waste of my stem. Dude, he one-shots you? I didn't know he one-shots you. What a prick.
That's the price you pay for trusting a fucking
Oh,
machine.
okay. I feel like once you go down on this boss, you just quit. Just quit. I don't think he should one-shot you though. But I like that it's hard. Don't get me wrong. But like, one-shot me though. I had Jug, bro. What are we doing? All right. It's fun though. I do like the boss. More unfair than challenging. It honestly might be. I don't know. I didn't want to feel that way because just the very fact that there's a hard boss fight makes me happy, right? Which I felt the way with the Tomb. The Tomb was a pretty hard boss fight. It got easier over time, obviously, especially with double tap, but it was pretty hard. The Maelstrom makes that boss fight a lot easier as well. But I don't know. I feel like Shattered Veil is pretty hard too. The Citadel, Terminus, really easy boss fights now because of double tap. Double tap makes them so easy. But yeah, no, I like this one. The Sam one's really easy, I would say. It's not really that hard. This one's like, fuck, Jesus, man. Oh my god. It's funny too, because everyone was telling me the boss fight's so hard. The boss fight's so hard. And like, this was when the map first came out, so I had no idea like what they were like. Is it, you know, I don't know. I was under the impression that the Sam boss fight was hard. And then eventually someone told me, I think, and they told me in the stream, I think, that it wasn't the hard one. But at first I was like, well, it's so easy. I was like, I thought everyone said it was hard. And then when I did this for the first time, the first stage is pretty easy. So I was like, why does everyone keep saying this is so hard? It's that second stage, bro. How the fuck are you supposed to do that? I don't know. I'm gonna get going though. Thank you so much for watching. This was a fun little stream, but unfortunately the main goal of the stream was not possible because we learned that Mr. Peaks cannot be you cannot get the Aetherblade right now because of Mr. Peaks. Wait, what? Did I just accidentally purchase the battle pass? No, I didn't. Okay, I thought I accidentally purchased the battle pass. I was gonna get pissed. Oh, some no name? Yeah, it's confirmed you can't. Yeah, we learned that in the stream, and I was pissed. I thought I was so stupid. It's not like understandably, whatever the situation was, maybe Treyarch didn't have any control over it. I think they should have at least come out and said that though. They knew they were probably watching people hunting. I'm sure they were. They should have mentioned, by the way, don't be hunting for this because you can't do it yet. Like, something should have been said, you know what I mean? I don't know. All right, don't forget to check out the newest video, everyone, by the way, if you haven't already. And I'll see you all later. Peace out.